Okay, my name is Shirley and I am Shirley's niece by marriage. My mother was Hank's younger sister, and one of the memories I have of her, we have an aunt in Red Cloud who had passed away, and Shirley had helped go through her things and had found some really, priceless items, and she packed them up and she brought them home, and then she wrote a little sort of maybe sarcastic kind of letter to my mom and sent her one of the items. And one was a locket, one was a high-heeled shoe that my Aunt May had put silver sequins all over, and then pink tulle all the way around it. And it was really priceless, but she said that my Aunt Shirley said she just couldn't possibly keep all of the treasures that she had found in my Aunt May's house, and she felt like she had to share them. So this thing sort of became bigger than life. All of the first generation cousins, nieces, and mostly women, but they all got their turn with the Cinderella slipper. And so as it went through, we built this book. There's a big, huge book now where everybody has to document the places where they displayed the Cinderella slipper while it was in their presence. And there was a plastic case that it went in, and it was just, she made a really big deal out of it. And I mean, the big joke is that it was hideously ugly, but it was something that has grown. Right now, my daughter has it, and we're waiting for the opportunity to pass it off to the next person. But we laughed, and it was just something that we were able to share. And she started it all with her letter that was that she had to share these priceless heirlooms of my Aunt May's. So that was my memory of her, one of them.
I think one thing everyone's gonna miss about Grandma is her voice, like how every time she would see someone, she would say, "Hi" or "Hello, sweetie," and she had a really good voice, and everyone's probably gonna miss that, and so I'm gonna miss it. I know that, and I am still really sad about her death because she died the day I found out, so I didn't get to say goodbye when she was alive. So I'm gonna miss her, and I think I speak for everyone when we're all gonna miss her. There's a hole left in probably all our hearts without Grandma.
I would say my best memory with Grandma would be every year during Christmas, we would plan a day and we would bake all day, and she would make the best caramels, and she would print off her recipes for us to make stuff with her. Great times.
My name's Trent Thompson, and I never really got to see them that much. And whenever I would go over, Grandmom would always have a big smile on her face, and she would always say hi to me, and it was really nice and beautiful.
There's so many memories because they were always there. Every birthday, every holiday, they were always a part of our lives, and it's going to be different now, but we will continue to live on their legacy and have family and love, and Tammy and I will do our best to continue to make caramels for everybody. Won't be as good as Grandmom's though, but we're going to try our hardest. Love you, Grandmom and Granddad.
I don't know.
They say I love you, Grandmom and Granddad. Okay. I love you, Grandmom.
Grandmom, we miss you so much and we love you so much, but we're so happy you can be with Granddad and you can live the life that you deserve to live right now. So,
one of my memories I had, we went to visit them, and they finally let us ride their scooters. She said not to go full speed. I was learning how to do them outside in the streets, and then Grandpa said push that button. I pushed it. I accidentally ran over him a little bit. But after that we were laughing and we did a race. I was winning. And Cole was upstairs like, I'm too scared to do it.
Grandmom, we're so glad that you are back with Granddad in heaven. The two of you are together so you can continue your love story for eternity. We love you so much and we will miss you.
One of the memories I had when I went over there, she always was so funny, and she always asked me a lot of questions, and I think that was really nice.
Well, I want to say goodbye, Shirley, that you gave us such a life to live by that led my family, and you included me as my kids, as your grandkids, and had always meant so much to us. And we love you, and we know you'll be waiting for us. And
say, see you later, Grandma.
See you later, Grandma.
All right, Daddy.
One of the memories I had was when she let me ride her scooter and I crashed into the sidewalk and flipped over.
First off, I want to thank everybody who came to my mom's service. It was a very nice, organized service. She would have been proud, I think, to have seen everybody here saying all the nice things about her. There was no other woman in the world ever like her, and there probably never will be, at least in my mind, her favorite son. So with that being said, I'm going to pass this along to other members of my immediate family, and they can tell you more about her and us.
I just want to say that my mother-in-law, Shirley, was the best mother-in-law there could be. She always treated me like one of her daughters, and I'm going to miss you so much.
Grandmom, I don't think there's enough time to say all the amazing things about her, about you. Thank you for being who you were, leading by example, and just being there for us. I hope that I can pass on everything you have taught me to my kids, and they can continue that, because you have left an amazing legacy, and you and Granddad are finally together. I'm just blessed to be a part of the family and continue your ways. I love you.
Mom, I just want you to know how much I loved you, what a great mother you were, what a great person you were. I loved who you were. You were a great example for how a family should be, how a wife should be, how a grandmother should be. I'm going to miss you. I think about all the times of calling you and just to ask you questions, just some guidance, and I'm going to really miss that. I love you.
And Shirley, I know that I was never really the son-in-law you wanted for Debbie. You were hoping for a doctor or a lawyer or an attorney. Instead, you get an old car guy. But I am so proud and so happy to have been part of this family for the last 40 years. And your life and Hank's life is an inspiration to me. And I just want you to know that I will take great care of your daughter and your grandchildren for as long as I'm here.
One trait of Grandmom that I hope to pass on to my future kids and take in myself is her ability to listen. She was such a great listener and always asked every time I came into town and visited with her what I was up to and how I was doing and what the latest was in our life. And she just listened and asked follow-up questions, and she just genuinely cared and had so much compassion in everything that she did with all of her grandkids.
Grandma's going to be greatly missed, and I think that she led such a life that everybody hopes we can follow in her footsteps. I think we all wanted to be better people because of her and for her. I think we always, I don't know many people who don't want to upset Grandma, or Grandma probably wouldn't be happy with this, I shouldn't do this. She was kind of our moral compass, and she just had such a loving way of doing so. She was always so gentle and caring and compassionate and understanding, and always listened with an open heart and an open mind. And I think she's definitely instilled values that will carry on for generations. And again, she's left a legacy and has such great values that I hope that we can keep going forward with.
We will always love you and remember you.
Love you, Mom.